Hello. Hello, everyone. And welcome back.
You did that while I was coughing.
Podcast.
Start again.
Why? That was a wonderful opening.
All right, we're sticking with it. We're sticking with it. Hello. Welcome back to the Rogue's Passage. I'm Tanner Cherry. We are...
Ready to make pie. Hello.
We got Brady and we got...
And I'm Brando.
And Brando. We are 7 hours and 25 minutes into our live stream. We're cooked.
So we're going slightly insane.
Yeah, we're going insane. We're cooked. We've played some amazing spell table games. We have very graciously just demonstrated how much we are amateur live streamers to our entire audience.
Big time.
Most notably, we launched our Patreon today. So we did offer like a founders edition deal if you signed up today, which you're going to be hearing this later on. You missed it, but we're making some cool like founders edition token packs for people that signed up today. So anybody watching now that wants to sign up to our Patreon, maybe Brando post the link in the live stream chat.
I will get right on that.
I'm going to be making some really cool like magic tokens that are similar to this with like a really sick holofoil layer to them. And we're in the process of figuring out what kind of token pack we want to make. I think we want to do like a monarch token and like, of course, a treasure token and some like rogue 1/1s, some rogue 2/2s, rogue 3/3s kind of thing. Just like a generic pack that everybody could use in every game. Like, for instance, the 3/3 could be used for your generous gift token, right? It doesn't have to be an elephant. It's just a 3/3 thing, right? So we're going to be making that for everybody that popped by, and we already had
an elephant
people.
rogue.
Yeah, it's an elephant with a hat. Like everything is from Thunder Junction. Everything wears a hat.
Yes. and as we move forward and we roll more to the Patreon, we're very excited for just the future of everything. Love this channel.
It's been weird. It's our 2-year birthday.
2-year birthday.
Pew, 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 pew.
Been good.
Where's confetti cannons? We didn't have the budget this year for confetti cannons, but it was intended.
We didn't.
I asked for them. Nothing was provided.
Unfortunately. So subscribe to our Patreon so we can have confetti cannons.
Yeah, next year, confetti cannons totally promised.
Oh yeah.
But as for now,
the link to that is in the chat and description of the Twitch and YouTube.
Thank you, Brando. Playing Magic for 7 hours, like going to a convention or whatever, it's incredibly draining. So we're going to slug through this. The funny thing is I prepared like a funny thing to debut on last year's birthday podcast, but I ended up having to bail and like help my wife that day. So we didn't get to it. But the cool thing is it ended up making it more interesting for this year because it's basically, I don't know if you guys have ever like listened to the Command Zone podcast where they do stats, like on their episode stats. I decided to do episode stats on our gameplay episodes that were published. So I have to bring that up right now like a total professional. Where is it?
Like a total professional.
Like a total professional. Oh, that's going to give me some extra light because this is not in dark mode. Sick. So, stats. Rogue's Passage stats. We have 40 games in 2 years published. Oh, yeah. And we have a scoreboard. And I wanted to see if you guys could do any guesses in regards to what I've categorized everything here into how many wins, how many game wins each player has gotten, how many player kills each player has gotten, how many self-deletes people have gotten. It's a clever way to say the word that you don't want to say. And then we also have a category for assists. Assisted kills. So,
all right. What's the first one?
The first one, let's, what do you guys want to choose first? Like for guessing?
I don't know. You just pop a question. I'll think about it.
Just throw one at us.
All right. Let's start with assists. Let's go in reverse order. How many assists do you think players have had in regards to like a full on, like in hockey, you know, like if you tip the puck, you get
I did this thing and then they killed them.
Yeah.
Who
not
has
so
the
much,
most?
Not so much like not like the following turn. It's like something happens and then somebody like intervenes and kills a player kind of thing, right?
Interesting.
Do you want any hints or do you want to just wing it?
I think I've assisted
Yeah,
5 times.
I think he assisted them.
I think I've assisted 5 times, depending on how you want to look at it. If it's with decks like Renma, that's a guaranteed assist for each player. Okay, that I've given a bird. So then that'd be like in the.
That's not technically an assist. I would say an assist would be.
No, it's not.
Technically on the stack.
Reason. I think like 5 times for the sake of recorded episodes. I think 5 times.
All right,
that's my guess.
Brando, what's your guess?
I kind of agree with Brady. I'm going to say 6, just in case it.
Interesting. Okay, well, if you guys want to comb through and find the ones I missed, I have currently recorded 1 assist.
Oh, 1 assist.
Weird. 1 assist.
Okay.
From Brando. This was
from released episodes.
Yeah, they're from episodes that are on the channel because that's all I can go back and sift through. Right?
We've recorded a lot, everyone. That would make more sense now.
There was a game. This was back in Marlborough when we were in the first studio there, and I believe somebody swung on Oz big, and it was like Oz declared all his blockers, or like was looking at all his blockers. And he was basically like, okay, well, if I block with my 1 creature, I can stay alive for a turn. And then you lightning bolted it.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember that. But it sounds like.
So with your intervention, the player died, right? Like it was like, I'm going to do this and you die. So I counted that as an assist.
I feel like there's got to be at least. I'd be surprised if there wasn't.
Yeah, I remember games being like, you know what? And then doing something like a supernatural stamina or an undying evil on someone's creature once. But that's probably in the trove of episodes that haven't been released. We have a lot.
True.
We have a lot.
Yeah, if there's one thing we can speak to is the fact that like a lot of episodes we record
3 episodes
don't make it.
Release 1.
Yeah, they don't make them to the channel. So like our memory of what has happened, there's a lot of games that went into the garbage, but they were still fun.
Okay, next question, but remembering that's released episodes. We can do better here.
Yeah.
Okay, next one is the S word that no one wants to say, but we're going to say self-deletes. How many
it's
times?
Gotta be me, right? It's gotta be me.
I definitely think I've done it as well once.
Me and you both have. I know we've at least had a guest or two do it as well.
Either an ancient tomb or a talisman rock, like a talisman of creativity or something.
There is for sure some talisman activity in this category.
And it's gotta be, I swear it's gotta be me. I'm gonna say me in like 3 times.
I think we're tied for it.
Tied?
Yeah.
I'm saying 3.
Okay, so there is a winner with 3. And it is Brady.
Damn. Am I even on the scoreboard?
Yep. You got 1. I got 1 as well.
Okay, 1.
Death and I are intimate lovers.
Yeah, I thought that was a hilarious category because like looking through some of them, it was just like somebody goes to attack and you're just like Brady especially, you're just like, nah, I'm just gonna use my talisman and I'm out.
I'm out. Bye.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty funny.
Never.
Okay, so then we got the player kill category.
Oh, that's Brando, 100%. Maybe.
Maybe.
In general, okay. Let me remember it. Released episodes. Tanner, I think you've smout the most on released episodes.
You do. Most of your decks do lean.
I'm remembering
combat damage
Evra.
away.
Remembering Evra recently. There was
Scott Atali.
Yeah.
He won with those ones.
Oh my god, Planeswalker in chat. Tanner only releases videos of him winning.
I can assure you that's not true. I'm the mind behind most of the games. I can assure you that's not true.
I think Tanner has KO'd. Define player kill then. So like not like
lethal damage.
1, 2,
lethal
3.
damage killed them, knocked them specifically out.
Yeah, player kill would be like.
It's like I don't know. He's won before with Locust God, but it was an infinite combo. Or like something else, or was that infinite insects that he swung out? Oh, okay, yeah. So I'm gonna guess for Tanner 5 times.
Yeah, the thing is, like, if all your opponents are alive and you go off and win the game, you get 3 player kills, right?
I feel like I'm gonna go for me. And is it like total body count?
Yeah, it's a total body count. Player kills is like, for instance, I'll point out the game that we were just playing on the stream. with at Face to Face Edmonton. That was our guest. Was it Dominic?
Yeah.
Eventually got to the point where he just killed everybody at the table. Like, it was one at a time, but or I think it was one, and then he killed the other two in a combat. So that would have been a Dominic win and Dominic 3 player kills, which I will have to add, but I'm not going to do it right now.
I think I've like KO'd a few times. Like I definitely killed everyone with Gisa once.
Well, and I will say
I did as well with Tiny Bones.
Yeah, there is a bit of a slant here for the fact that the three of us are on the majority of our episodes. So it's not fair to like weigh it against all the other people that have been guests, but the three of us.
I will say myself, and I will say 9.
I will say 7 to 8 for me and 10 for Tanner.
10. Okay, this is 40 episodes.
Yeah.
All right. The winner is myself for that category. And the funny thing is we did actually no, there is. Okay, I'm not going to spoil anything there. I won the player kill category with 23 player kills across 40 games.
Fuck you.
Nice, dude.
In second place is Brando with 16, and third place is Brady with 14.
Respectable.
Yeah. So
fuck you, Tanner. I'm now gunning for you. Now that I know those numbers, I don't care anymore.
Right? I knew that if I put this up, we're gonna start looking at the scoreboard and be like, now all of a sudden it's gonna be like, no, I'm not gonna let you get another player win because I'm creeping up on you.
Yes, these are important stats.
And now,
I mean, we do orchestrate. We choose the decks that we want to, like half the time, and I don't know, things just sometimes turn out the way they do. But
yeah,
Tanner as a player and a builder for sure. Like, some of the wins that he's had over the years has been like, damn, bro.
Okay, so we got Brando won the assist category. Brady won the self-delete category. I won the player kill category. Now, the funny thing here is that when it comes to the game win category, one of us has won 2 categories. So each of us has 1 win. So this means whoever wins this category has 2 category wins. This is the game wins. Who do you think has the most game wins?
Okay.
Is it Brady?
Well, you got to make your guess, and then I'll answer.
I'm gonna say Brady.
Okay, you're going Brady.
I think I'm gonna say Tanner.
All right.
What are you gonna say, Tanner?
Well, I mean, I'm looking at the numbers. I know what.
I know.
We award the championship trophy of in 2 years on the Rogues Passage. We give the trophy to Brady for 7 game wins.
What?
And both Brandon and I have 6. So that's the category where we're going to be chasing each other.
Yep. No, all I care about, we know this. It's established lore about me. I only care about KD. I need my KD rate way up.
Yeah, you're in second for KD, and you're 7 kills behind me.
All right, so we definitely need Brady. I need the bear hugging deck. I need it desperately now.
Oh, Zangief? Oh,
I need Zangief. I'm gonna get Wolverine. We're bringing those player kills up. Damned if I win. I don't care.
Absolutely, Beth. Absolutely.
The episode that we recorded the other day, who won that? The one where I played Locust God, because these will all make it to the scoreboard, right?
Probably. Assuming that in post that game is like good to post.
Yeah. Well, I guess that Oathbreaker game that I played Quintorius, I think I got 3 player kills in that. So you guys are going to have a rough time on catching up.
True.
It was really interesting, like going through each one of our games on YouTube and like scanning through and waiting until you see someone scooping up cards and then being like, oh, okay, what happened? Like, who did that? Who done this? And also, yeah, it's a good time to talk about watching over our entire catalog of work thus far has been interesting. We've come a long way.
Yeah, we've come a long way. There's been some weird moments.
We started with...
I'm just like recollecting, like I've won the most, but I'm like, when?
It's So I actually
I know.
I can link you to the spreadsheet because I did categorize every game. Brady won game 2, game 4, game 10. Oh, we got a tie. There's a game 18. There was a game where both of you were inherently like focused on giving each other the win.
Oh yeah, the Miram.
Oh, that game.
That was the
Yeah.
Miram, and he gave me the World Gorger.
Yeah, and you guys both were just like, no, I'm going to stop.
You have the game.
Yeah, you have the game. And then Brady, like, was it Brady turned it around and was like, no,
Yeah.
you. And like,
It's like-
you guys both agreed. You were like, whatever, we both win. So, but the thing is, I also counted that as a self-delete in either category.
That's hysterical because that's Beamtown dancing with Miram. That's hysterical.
Yeah, that was a funny game.
What a circumstance. I still recall that. That was such a great deck.
And
That
then,
was Steven and mine's brainchild.
yeah,
Because I was going to buy it from Steven, and then I was just like, at a certain point, I was like, this deck makes me feel icky inside. It was like, I have like, I just brewed a Real Zero deck, John Arenicus with Blim. And honestly, it is such a hysterical brew. It is so silly. I give Blim away and then Chaos reigns.
Spell Piercer,
What-
you might have been in that game. I'm sure.
yeah. Actually, I wanted to point that
was-
out in combing through all of them. Emery, it's like every game that I play with you that's not on the channel, like fireworks just like blow up and stuff like that. But for some reason, all of our published games, I have you at 0 wins and 0 player kills. Although I know that
we were just talking about that. One of the games that's coming out that's going to change immediately.
yeah, the one where you nuke me with the Marionette Apprentice or whatever, the Da Vinci game. I know that I lost that one to that, and that's the one with Tyrone.
Oh, that one's coming out
Yeah.
next. Oh.
Yeah, so there's
It's coming out.
there's a win and potentially more than 1 player kill on that one, but it's not released yet, so it's not on the scoreboard.
Oh.
Scoreboard.
But yeah, it was get crushed by Treasure Idiot. Yep. No, I like it's crazy. Like there is a number of guests that we've had that have just nuked the table as well.
Oh yeah.
Matthew's got 5 player kills and 2 wins. And I think he's only been in
When
2
did you
games.
map you back on?
He doesn't want to. Absolutely.
Mhm.
I want to
Yeah,
have a Jordan, Matthew, myself, and Brando fight.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
it up.
I feel like I don't have. I'm gonna have to bring out the big guns.
Exactly.
Exactly.
It's fun.
Yeah. Let's
Dancing
have a
with
haymaker game. So
Hey,
yeah,
that's funny because that's the deck I'm gonna play when we play that. I'm gonna
Oh,
play
Balin?
Balin the Haymaker.
nice.
We should all play Dragon. I'll tell you, it was like, Matthew, build a dragon deck, please. We're gonna have a dragon fight again.
Oh yeah, I am basically
Round 2.
I am basically done building Narev now. As soon as I
Oh,
can get that.
yeah, I want to see
I'd be
that.
showing up with- I'd be showing up with the Ribaz, my baby lizard boy.
Well, wait, are we playing dragons then? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, that'd be the vibe. That'd be fun.
All right.
Jordan would be
I
all over that.
was
Like,
just going to say,
hey, Scion, make it spicy.
I was
Yeah,
going to
we
say
need
I want to play
like 100%
Shiko.
more dragons on this channel.
Shiko and Narset though is starting to gain a reputation. That deck is very lightly upgraded precon,
Yeah.
and it is pretty strong.
Oh yeah.
Although, like, yeah, sorry. For context for the people listening, we were playing games on Spell Table throughout the day today, and one of the games, man, it came down to like somebody just leaving my Stormkiln artist on the battlefield and passing the turn, and then I Rite of Replicationed it, turned it into a lot of them, and that's
You
it.
got 5. You got 6.
Well, I tried to do 10 extra copies, and they countered the
Mhm.
original, but
Because-
the copy still went through. From
well, you
Shiko and
said
Narset.
6. That's awesome.
Yeah, but then it was in the graveyard, so I cast it again.
Jeez.
That deck is ridiculous.
Stupid and ridiculous. It plays just like Storm. Yeah, it's a Storm. It's
Yeah.
a Storm Slinger.
Is that going to be your new favorite deck there, Tanner?
It's starting to become like for somebody who really appreciates and loves Jeskai. I feel like I've never really experienced Jeskai until I played that deck. That deck does like the Storm Jeskai Spellslinger thing, and it does it better than anything I've ever played. It's crazy. And for someone
your
who
old Elsha deck, Elsha of the Infinite deck, used to
Yeah.
be able to do similar stuff. It was
True.
different, but
But you know what I don't like about my Elsha deck now is the fact, which I'm actually going to take apart. I'm going to take that one apart and build the new Elsha.
Oh, it's so. Are you talking about the one when it deals damage? You make the monks.
I want to change it up to that.
That one's
because
insane.
Elsha of the Infinite. I realized that deck, it essentially is like completely hinged on working with the Sensei's Divining Top.
Whatever.
And if you don't have Sensei's Divining Top, like everything else is like a support piece for the Elsha and Sensei loop. And so it's I'm bored of it now. I'm bored of it. It does the same thing, but the crazy part is like you go off and spend
Andy scene.
I'm done. You spend your whole turn casting all these spells and doing the whole thing only to be in a position to attack one person. So I think if you're gonna monopolize everyone's time, you should just have it done with,
Well, that's what extra turn or extra combat spells are for.
Yeah, I could change it actually. I could, but I'm really excited to build that new Elspeth. Mm-hmm. It's in here. And the cool thing is it doesn't really fit very well in the Shiko and Narset precon. So it makes it very easy to pull it out and build a whole nother deck around it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Go Jeskai. Also Will of the Jeskai. That card is insane.
Go Jeskai.
I'm stoked on Will of the Tamara. It's juicy. I just added it to my Real Zero John and Blim deck.
Yep.
You make a copy of anything except it's a 4/4 dragon, and the other one is draw cards equal to the highest converted mana cost of a permanent you control, maybe an artifact, I can't remember exactly, but still juicy for a 6 cost spell at sorcery speed.
Yeah, it's good.
But either way, having 2 commanders basically almost likely give me both the triggers. And honestly, I can't lie, like the way that this deck played the other day was so hysterical. Mm-hmm. Because you give away Blim, and Blim specify you can like attack with Blim, and if you attack with Blim, you can just give them away, which is silly, and then everyone has to like lose life for permanents they don't control or don't own but control. Likely will never happen because what I'm doing is I'm just giving it away with John, guaranteedly goaded with +2 counters, very likely in the air, giving me card draw. And everyone takes my commander damage indirectly. That's so stupid. Then Blim, who's goated, like if anyone's honestly thinking about it and being smart about it, they're gonna likely just give away Blim, so no one actually has to take any repercussion really. But then
I don't want to be responsible for this.
Eventually, Blim will actually have to attack me, and it'll just be silly. So chaos, right?
So much fun.
All right, well,
very excited to see it.
That concludes, I guess, the stats breakdown, which like I will say it would have been less interesting probably to do it last year, but I did it. And the funny thing is I did it in our notebook, which we still can't find. So I lost that information. So this time I did it on a fucking spreadsheet so that I don't have to search for it again. And now we have a scoreboard and we can just keep tallying it up and we all have access to it. So yeah, it's been fun. Like
coming for that KD.
I wonder what it would be like if we tracked every game. I actually kind of want to give a shout out to the life counter app, playgroup.gg. It actually, it's a cool app that like, if you have a playgroup that's like focused enough to use it, everybody has an account or whatever and joins like the playgroup. You can actually like create a group within the app and it saves all your decks from like your Architect or your Moxfield or whatever. And you can use those decks and track the stats between like deck wins and like how many player kills the one deck has gotten. Like, it's really sick, but like it takes a lot of dedication to input all that information for every game you play.
Oh yeah,
because our play group is pretty big.
All right, go on.
Oh, your camera fell.
Yeah, I did a fair amount of trying to keep track of it on another app. And it does. It's. I enjoy it. I enjoy being able to keep track of all that kind of stuff. I still try and track all of my games on Guild Pact, which is the app that I use.
Yeah.
It does get tough though. But yeah.
Well, the second thing I wanted to talk about, we haven't touched up on Final Fantasy. We haven't talked about Final Fantasy as a crew, really. I talked about it with my wife on an episode, that was funny. That was like we went down there at midnight, totally half cut, and just like dressed up in the Cloud cosplay, and we just got into it. It was fun, but it was still during spoiler season. Now we're on pre-release weekend right now. Release weekend is next weekend. Brady, have you picked up your booster box?
I believe it was shipped on the 6th.
Okay.
Is what the email said to me.
We do have a cheeky booster box opening to do. I wanted to talk about just the absolute shit show of the card prices. and the booster box prices and the collector packs prices. And I don't know if you guys saw Saffron Olive from MTG Goldfish did a box opening of 5 collector booster boxes, $3,500 American, and lost
like
his fucking shirt.
Like
lost his fucking shirt because if anybody's paying, because what he paid around $700 to $725 American per collector box, and there's just no way you can find them. He said he tried very staunchly to try and find them cheaper, and you just can't because the demand is so high. But the only box that he even got near breaking even, which was still $150 short of breaking even, was like opening Ancient Copper Dragon, stuff like that, like opening huge hits. And if you don't open huge hits, one of the boxes he lost over $400 on. Like the value of the cards themselves are utter dog shit compared to what people are charging for the sealed product. And not only that, but every single person in the economic world of Magic the Gathering is looking at everybody and being like, every single one of these prices is going to plummet. So if you paid these prices for the sealed product now during the hype, your cards are going to be trash worthless in 2 months. And it's like, how did they, like, I know that it's Final Fantasy. I know how they accomplished this, but I'm so surprised that even at these prices, like this is sending such a crazy message to Wizards that no matter what they charge, it's a standard set. And the booster boxes in Canada are near $300 right now.
There is an effect, though. As much as this sold, if they do decide as a company to pivot upwards like that, like I can almost guarantee you they would overall end up taking the hit. Because then they hit the next 2 sets and they're the same price. How many people just stop buying?
Yeah, like what is Marvel Spider-Man going to be priced at? Is that going to be priced at Final Fantasy prices? Because like,
I won't care too much, honestly.
Well,
I honestly like, especially I'm just gonna have to be grateful with what I get from this box. Even
the people
this
who
is glaringly going to be obvious to me right now is like, just be grateful.
The people
I'm going to get a lot of the things. I just want Kefka. I want both Kefkas that I've seen. I want the Buster Sword, and I want Kuja. Everything else is just fun.
Cool. Yeah. I feel like the people who do care are the people who play like for instance, the people who are like or enfranchised and like passionate about standard. Now all of a sudden, like a play set of cards like Sephiroth is ridiculously expensive, you know? Like if that deck ends up being good, like Yuna and Bahamut looks like it's going to be crazy powerful in standard, like tier 2 at minimum. But the card prices, because of the collectability of it, now all of a sudden the people who travel to every event and take flights and go to store championships and enter PTQs, decks are going to be crazy expensive now. Because just all of a sudden the Pokemon hype hit Magic, you know? Just the crazy, like, I don't care what's in it, I just want to have them in a binder. And but the thing is, I understand, because like I also, out of all the sets that have released over the past 7 years, Final Fantasy had me the most excited ever. And I was like, I'm going to spend all my money on this. This is going to be crazy. I want to collect this whole set. And then when I saw the prices, I was like, this is not a rational thing to do. It's just, like, if it was a regular set, you know, at regular prices, I would have been happy to do that. But it's actually taken me out of spending money on it. So I don't know. I still want to buy some singles. I want to buy what I want to buy.
Yep. I'm at least getting 1 or 2 Jumbo Cactuar. The number one thing I care about.
Well, you'll be happy to see that Jumbo Cactuar was at one point, if you look at TCG Player, at one point Jumbo Cactuar was $90 American when it was first like previewed. And if you bought at that price, you are crying, because right now you can buy it for about $4. Like it was so overhyped, and like,
it's just a weird gimmick card. It's strong, but oh no.
Sorry, there was something in the chat there that I missed.
People are foolish.
People are foolish.
Oh,
greed is a powerful drug.
Yeah, I don't know. I see this having ramifications price-wise for product down the line, but realistically,
it's not even greed. It's like anxiety.
If they, like this in Spider-Man, I can see probably being that. If they hit it at the regular pricing, I see it taking a hit where it's not going to be worth the amount, right? There's a certain threshold when it comes to the market very like value of this game where they still need new players to get into it, and if they just keep jumping prices up like that, new players aren't going to continue to get into it.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's not even just about the whales that like to buy everything, is that new players just want to be there.
Yeah, Planeswalker in chat says you can get all 5 of the crystals, like the water crystal, the earth crystal, in foil normal art for $15 for the set. So like, if you bought in early, I think you're going to get roasted. But the thing is, like, there's so many people that are buying Final Fantasy that aren't really concerned with that. They bought it because it was an exclusive
collector stuff,
collectible thing, and I think that's like what Pokemon has always had.
Yep.
Where it's one thing if you want to do the buy and sell and like the market trading. You know what sucks though is that like the ones that I want are so fucking expensive. The Y'shtola alt art, just the non-foil alt art with like the cool purple background is like $90. And if you want a Surge foil, it is currently priced at 499 Canadian.
Yep.
Like, if you do rip something good from a collector's pack or a box, for like, you get rewarded.
Yeah,
but if you don't, Vivi, I think you can get it. Scryfall said that you can get it for like 45 American for just the regular non-foil, but the alt art is 90. The Surge foil is hundreds, and like ultimately, like I gotta say, like I guess it's not. If you are a standard player and you want to buy the non-foil versions of the regular cards, and they are much cheaper because the collectors don't want those, I guess it's okay. They're adding a huge collectability on top of the playability, but that doesn't mean the prices of the boxes don't reflect those huge hits. So, I mean, I know Alex that was playing Spell Table with us earlier. He bought one Play Booster box, and out of his one of the packs had the Through the Ages alt art, and he got the Rhystic Study. The non-foil Rhystic Study with Titus and Yuna on it.
So jealous.
And it's like that card pays for your box, but if you don't hit that box, you just get screwed.
Yep.
Or if you don't hit a card that's worth that, right?
Yeah. It's like back in the day when I bought Amonkhet and they had the invocations. Bought one, ripped I think it was Duress or something. Valued at 200 at the time, and I'm like, cool. Sell this back to the shop, bought myself another box.
Yep. Yeah, and I mean, the thing is, though, like back when I started, like I bought a box of Amonkhet, and I'm pretty sure it was like $110 bucks. And now I can't find, I'd love to buy for my birthday this year. I want to get Hour Devastation and Amonkhet and do some drafts. But because they have masterpieces in them, they're quite pricey.
Oh, yeah, of course. Well, it's because they have the masterpieces.
Also Jordan was playing with a foil Consecrated Sphinx the other day. I was just like, oh. He's like, yeah, that's like a $400 card. I really need to get this proxied. I don't like leaving the house with it. I'm like, respects.
Respects, yeah.
That's $400 now?
Something like that, yeah. He said a big number. I'm just speaking on my ass, but it was definitely a big number.
Yikes.
Very big.
I know it's definitely still
Invocation,
like
foil.
Yeah, I've got one of those in my Locust God deck, and last time I looked, it was like 120. But it's pretty. It's really pretty. Don't forget the FF Secret Layer drops tomorrow if you're willing to pay close to 20 American just on shipping. Yeah, the interesting thing is I'm not actually excited about any of the cards that are in the Secret Layers.
Either.
They're all right.
Literally nothing out of Final Fantasy, and I love Final. I grew up on the none of this Final Fantasy cards really speak to me that much. There's a lot of cool cards that I know that I'll get at some. It's like for me, it's literally Jumbo Cactus. It's the only thing out of this whole set that's just like hell fucking.
That's sick. If that's the one you want, then you're getting it cheap. You can get the alt art foil for stupid cheap.
Like there's good stuff out of it, but at this point in Magic, especially with how nonsensical, just build what you think is fun.
I gotta say though, watching some standard content and watching Yuna reanimating Bahamut from the graveyard at the end of each turn, like that feels flavorful as fuck. You know, like I played 10 and like summoning Bahamut or whatever. Like it feels like I think they did a wonderful job with the cards themselves. I know a lot of people are shitting on the set being like, it's completely unimpactful, but like, man, you said that everybody said that about the Modern Horizon sets. And then, you know, they just warp so many formats and have to get shit banned.
Yeah, it's all just bullshit. Just ignore that.
It's what's
There's
the
good cards
term
in every
for
set.
it? The vocal.
That's a good sentence.
Just it's the people who are screaming into the void that they hate something. Because all the people who don't hate the thing, which is the majority, are just we're sitting here.
There's
We-
always
we've
cards
got
in
a
every set
podcast.
that I'm like, damn, I love this. This is amazing. Like I almost like I remember being so myrrh about Assassin's Creed, and then I was just like, so many of these cards are so flavorful and like super cool to because I like to build weird within like a weird boundary.
Mhm.
And some of those cards just like absolutely like Atone Hackathon or whatever, like weird mechanic for an Esper deck. I'm working on that Saga one right now. You know, there's that Legendary Matter one that I ended up finding a home for in Aragorn, but yeah, I don't know. There's guaranteed good cards in every set, including Youth Drift.
Yeah.
And I'll down that hill. I'll down that hill.
Oh yeah, full throttle.
Aether Drift was gimmicky, but Aether Drift was cool. I liked it.
Oh yeah.
I love it. Right? I'm so stoked on some of the decks I'm building for it.
I mean, we got Hashaton from Aether Drift, right?
Yeah, Timid.
go.
I got Timid from the
Amonkhet.
face-to-face in Edmonton. Pretty cool doing an Esper Wheels deck to make your zombies go burr.
We got Frog God.
Frog God.
Frog
You
God.
mean luscious toad lady?
Bounty. What is it?
Curvaceous.
What's that one
I
called
mean, so many
again?
people being like,
I think it's
why?
Sub
Like, it's not bad. Why?
Sab Noonan?
Yeah,
Why? Why would you do that?
it's like a god
They're
that
good.
became the embodiment of the Luxa River or whatever.
Mhm.
So
Frog God.
to cap off the love for Final Fantasy, I mean, I hate the prices. I hate the prices,
Hate
but
the prices, love the card.
I love the set. To cap it off,
And the
what are your two must builds from the set? Both of you.
Kefka and Kefka. But like the Kuja as well, but Kefka and Kefka. The first Kefka is insane. It's like end step trick. It has indestructible, and then your end step you do a stolen strategy trigger, I think. And it's an expensive card, but you know, whatever. Oh, and then people lose life for the converted mana cost of whatever you're casting for free.
Yeah,
It's like,
the
okay,
The
that's
5-drop.
That's
Are you
just
talking about
pain.
there's a 5-drop one that's in the standard set, which is like
If it's
Ooh.
Grixis, no, that
Yeah.
one is insane. And
The Grixis one is
Jordan and I are
mean.
gonna have to we're gonna have to exchange deck techs because we both have a lot of ideas concerning it. Well, I would love to do an episode building a deck actually with him. But no, I'm talking like the 7-drop Rakdos version.
yeah.
But yeah, then there's like the 5-drop Grixis one that has a lot of mechanics going on and does a lot of crazy stuff. Grixis Flicker sounds like a good time. No one's gonna like that deck. Honestly, you know what has a house in that deck, and I should be bringing this up with Jordan. It would be Xander.
Xander.
would be cool.
Yeah.
Xander would be.
Flicker Xander a whole bunch in that deck, man.
Truthfully, I
So-
have no idea. I kind of want to build. Moogle still. Again.
Talk closer to your mic. Sorry, you're cutting out.
Sorry, there's none that really speak to me too much. I guess kind of like Stiltskin, the Moogle.
Is that the mono white one?
What about Kate Sith? I thought maybe Kate. Wait, I can't remember. I saw a version that I remember thinking about you there, Brenda.
I'm looking.
You're my big
at the
cat
list.
boy. You're my cat.
I'm looking at the list right now too, and it's just like I don't know. All of them look like good additions to some of the decks that I have, and I'm not card. When it comes to me building, especially, I don't always like to just it's like something new gets printed. Something really needs to speak for it to be. And I like to get up to particular hijinks of ramping a lot as well, getting either a lot or creatures out quickly.
Can you turn your gain up a touch? I keep losing you. You keep cutting out.
Sure, I don't know.
There we go. Yep. I don't know if you're just too far.
For
or
me, it's
talking
very
too
much
quiet.
like deck brewing these days is like, can I with the commander? It's like, can I fuck it? Can it fuck me? Can we fuck together? And if it's,
realistically, yeah.
if it's option 3, then I'm like, yes.
Still
Like, yes. Like Renma. Renma's one of my absolute favorite decks. The Ronnie, one of my absolute favorite decks. Winter right now, Jund Group Hug with a bit of a downside concerning, a gentle Nekuzar build. We'll say that much.
Yeah.
All these weird janky brews, man, that actually pack a punch. I love them. I love them so much.
I think for me, it's going to be like I know I'm building Y'shtola. Y'shtola's nutty. It's crazy. I love Y'shtola as a character. But then I also want to build Clive. I think it is going like just Clive and like Ifrit. Like it's very flavorful. It's big, dumb, stupid, big red mana. And yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Commander Shafard in the chat. He says, are you going to be at face-to-face Red Deer? That is going to be on Brady and Brando if they want to go, but I'm going to be at a music festival that weekend. So unfortunately I can't make it.
I'm also drenched at work, honestly. I think this is going to be a face-to-face that I have to miss as well.
Yeah.
More than likely, I'll be as well, unfortunately.
Yeah, I work at a seasonal restaurant that's also Calgary's most competitive restaurant at the moment. Top restaurant, sorry. And we're number 10 in all of Canada at the moment, again.
Damn.
We went from number 24, now back into the top 10, I think. Either way, either 24 or top 10. But it's a lot. There's a lot going on.
A lot going on.
It's busy.
Busy summer for us.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh,
you guys talk for 2 seconds. I need to turn my other PC off. I wish I moved this downstairs earlier today. I am sweating. It is so hot in this room. So carry the weight for 2 seconds. I'm going to turn this PC off.
I'm fabulously in a basement suite that says yes, while the outside world says no.
While the outside world says no. Yeah, I'm looking through this list and there's a lot of really cool stuff. All of this stuff is I would put it in.
Oh, I am dying in here.
Like the commanders I have. Except for Stiltskin, Moogle Merchant. It's like almost like it's gonna be anti group hug.
Here's the thing, and this is a hot take on Stiltskin. It's a beautiful 99. It's a complimentary 99 piece for a Zedru deck. On its own, I don't think it's that strong. I don't think White can't protect itself that much, in which your strategy, you really want to be able to give away as much as you can. There's no, to my understanding, outside of artifacts, any means to untap your commander often.
No.
You know? So I think it's a good 99 piece. I love the enthusiasm behind it. He's really cute.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it work, Brady, and you're gonna be fucking surprised.
No matter what, be a gentle Zedru / Beamtown style deck, depending on how you build it. I would build it group hug, so that you can actually get into the game and not have your shit destroyed all the time.
No.
There's only so many rebuff the wickeds, or lapse of certainties in the world to keep yourself alive.
No. I'm gonna find a way.
That's my hot take. That's my hot take.
Oh, what was I gonna say?
I'm gonna find a way.
Ooh, I was gonna say something and then it left my brain. It's currently getting to sizzled point. Absolutely sizzled.
You're absolutely sizzled.
I'm cooking, bros.
So, I really wanted to, for this 2-year birthday thing, I really wanted to debut the Woo Burgers project that we've been working on. I don't know if we're quite ready to do that. We've been stalling for sure. But speaking of professional kitchen environment, that is.
I think we can kind of talk to. Let's do a little soft talk, soft launch. We're just in the realm of making sure the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. Get our intro done. All this stuff.
Let's get with the intro at least. Let's get the.
Oh yeah, can we tease the intro?
Can I hit him with the intro? Oh, you know what? I could. Yeah, 1 second. I could just add a layer here.
Oh my god, yes! Let's just tease the intro, everybody. Oh yes, I'm excited about this.
Planeswalker. I don't want to show the spreadsheet. Hold on, I'm going to get it prepared.
Wow.
Oh, I'd have to get Brave. Brave up here. Jeez.
While you figure that out, I'm going to talk about some more of the Final Fantasy. I do love the flavor, the side quests, the specific elemental crystals. The chocobos. Oh, so many chocobos. Chocobos are probably one of the features in all of fantasy.
You're talking really quiet. You got to talk louder.
I'm not talking that quiet. I don't know why.
I don't know. It just keeps cutting out.
That I've been talking the entire day, my sir.
It just keeps cutting out. Okay, here. I'm going to add... come on. Do my bidding.
Where is it?
Sin, I think, is going to be a really fun thing. I'm putting that into.
Oh, I
Mothman.
like the Other Sin. There's the Sultai one, which is like, okay, whatever.
That's
And
why
then
it's
there's
Mothman.
the new version just does a bunch of stuff that I really, really, really appreciate, and the art looks amazing. I want to add it to my Eshki deck, I think.
Add an audio track for this source. Is it going to work? It is. Okay, so I can pipe this through if we're ready. We can just do a little brief. So for context,
Let's do it.
My wife Callie and Brady are furiously trying to we're trying to edit and prepare and get ready this ridiculous Magic the Gathering cooking show that we thought up. The concept is basically like we take food tokens that have been made in Magic and we try and bake those food tokens in real life, or at least a reasonable facsimile of them. And it's been super fun. And yeah, I guess as a treat, we can show the intro, at least something, you know? And even, on the audio podcast.
You can see the rest in Patreon.
Yeah.
Unreleased.
Oh yeah, it'll definitely come out early on Patreon. So if you're still thinking of signing up, that's something.
Yeah, if you're still thinking about signing up, you can peep the episode before the rest of the world.
All right, I'm gonna fire this. We'll rip on it.
Ooh.
Enjoy.
Oh.
Nobody's in the kitchen. What's going on here? Mine and the bowl and the fridge just disappeared. Cards on the counter, pots on the rise. Is that a dragon or just some spice? Chop, chop, creatures falling from the sky. Planeswalkers at the table, but no one knows why. Creatures in the oven, spells in the air. It's a flavor explosion. Watch if you dare. Oh no,
So good,
the
so
kitchen's
good.
on fire, but it's fine. We'll fix it with the spell. Time to realign. The oven's confused, the fridge is too. But this is how we cook. How about you? Burger's Kitchen, where the magic's real. A dash of disaster, a flavor-filled deal. It's a kitchen of madness, so come on in. Burger's chaos. Let's begin.
Yes.
Welcome to Woo Burgers.
That's all you get. That's all you get.
Welcome to Woo Burgers. Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Brady, you found that like sick Magic Cuisines of the Multiverse
Yes.
book in the bookstore.
Yeah, that was a fun adventure.
Yeah.
And then our head chef Brady steering through
There's actually some really
fun multiversal.
next month. We're gonna be doing. Brando and I have to abduct Brando. We're gonna be taking his camera and feverishly filming something that involves me getting completely in drag. So that'll be fun.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I have no
Yeah.
It'll be
idea
a sloppy
what this
video,
is.
and it'll be fantastic. And I'm really excited about it.
That'll be a
Very
fun project.
curious now. I'm very
It's
curious now.
going to be something that we just like
Oh,
peck
yes.
at and release intermittently. It's
I'll
not
just
going
be
to be
like, okay, we're doing it raw. This is a raw dog attempt of something. It's gonna be fun.
Yep. Yeah, Planeswalker, the Underworld cookbook. We definitely need to do some stuff with Asmarano Mardica Diced into Kulikar and friends.
Say that 8 times fast.
I kind of
No,
fumbled.
just
it.
don't. Just don't.
So yeah, Wooburger's coming. Wooburger's Kitchen. We're gonna release it just on the main channel. You know, just some spice, some neuro spice from Brady and Callie.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It is very near spicy when we're together.
And
Oh, I'm excited. Oh, I'm so excited.
yeah, well, how much more you want to talk about? I'm fading.
We've been at it for a good hour. It's been you know what? I just want to say happy birthday to the Rogue's Passage. Happy birthday to all of you that have been here since the happy birthday to all of you that are new or have found us along the road.
We love you.
It's been a weird ride, and I'm so excited and so glad that I've been able to share it with you. And everybody that's like come to be part of the Rogue's Passage team. Like, this seems at times like a fever dream, and then at times, it's kind of like a heavy fucking burden on our shoulders sometimes, but
Yes.
isn't that the mark of literally doing anything great in life? Is
Yep.
It's a little bit of sacrifice to achieve that greatness. And we couldn't do it without any of you. And just from the bottom of my heart, I love you all.
Shout out to all of our
Content
local
creation with viewership, bitch.
Yeah, shout out to all of our local homies that help out, especially, you know, like shout out to Oz. He couldn't be here today. Emery has been rocking the chat. And I mean, also rocking some spells earlier. Big hearts. Big hearts. Oh, the camera's over here.
Pearl,
Looks like a heart to me. It doesn't look like a heart on there.
And yeah, okay, so we're probably
You do
gonna
this all the time at work.
what? What is that?
It's a Korean heart.
Yeah,
Oh.
heart.
Oh.
Pew,
Oh.
pew, pew, pew.
All right. Well, thank you guys for sticking with us for 2 years. Thank you guys for coming to the Rogues Passage. We've got an episode coming out tomorrow. It'll be a deck tech from Brandon.
My favorite deck ever. Are you guys ready?
Henzi.
Are you ready for the totally legit pet shop? I trust you'll find something to take home that you probably don't want.
What? Hey, wait.
But it's my pet shop. Don't worry about it. You'll see tomorrow.
All right. Well, do we wrap up stream after this too? Take a solid break.
I think so. At least for now. Yeah. See.
I think I should probably go play support for my wife now that's home and very tired child.
I do have to wake up at 5 a.m.
Oof.
I might like, yeah, probably be falling asleep as soon now. Yeah, when you have split responsibilities at a restaurant that has multiple positions available to one who has a multifaceted amount of skills suited to what is required of me, I have to wake up super fucking early, and it's fine. I'm okay with it. What I'm not okay with, though, is waking up early to go do something I want to do and then have to change something I don't want to do because that's the neurospice thing. I don't want to do it. Which I have to work Garbo tomorrow. I'd rather not work line.
Yeah.
Rather garden some more.
I did want to open these other Japanese packs, but I think I'm done. I'm going to leave those for the next
We'll do that
podcast.
another day.
Yeah.
Okay, my boys, with all the love to the fans out there, beautiful people, thank you so much for coming to us. Ooh.
8 hours and 16 minutes
Pew, pew.
live. We're gonna pack it in.
Take care.
Thank you for
Be
coming to
well.
the Rogues Passage. Hit the Patreon
I need
link.
some pudding.
Yeah, I need some pudding. Hit the Patreon link.
need a pudding.
Our YouTube link, Twitch. We have a merch store. It's in our link tree on the YouTube. Go find the things and have yourself a wonderful rest of your Sunday. And we'll see you. Brandon's just going ham there. All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye.